Hi everyone, I'm Ventus, and this is Fire Emblem Three Houses, the first Fire Emblem main series game not on a handheld game for a really long time. Last one was Radiant Dawn. So before I begin, as always, I'm just going to do a few opening statements, just going to talk about my expectations and plans for the game, and just to make some things clear. Oh no! What is this? Animu. I think I gotta open this up. I'm gonna go to extras. Okay. The FPS looks kind of off. I'll just mention that right now. Yeah, just to make some things clear, I'm going to talk about some stuff. So, as always, this is a blind playthrough. I'm going into the game with basically no information. And because this is the first playthrough of the game, it's completely blind aside from that little information that I do know. So no existing knowledge of the mechanics. Like if I were to play Fate's Birthright and then play Fate's Conquest, I would have some existing knowledge of the game. But it would still be a blind playthrough of that game, the second game. So yeah, this one, first of the first. The only things I know about the game are from the promotions for the game and what little they gave us in Fire Emblem Heroes. So I know that there are three houses. There's the Eagle waifu, the blonde dude, and the upside down guy. And then there's a time skip, and some kind of war after the time skip. Your father is Geralt of Rivia, also known as Griel. You're a professor who's apparently really good at their job, according to Fire Emblem Heroes, which makes no sense because, you just began teaching. I also heard that you can recruit from other houses, so that could be potentially interesting. You aren't really locked into the ones from your house. And I know that there are some skills in the game, but I'm not entirely sure to what extent. For this playthrough, I'm going to play as female Byleth, and I'm going to try and get S rank with Claude. Because what I heard was you can't romance him as male Byleth, which seems really odd to me considering his character and personality, but whatever, right? What can he do? And on that topic, if I do enjoy playing the game, I will play the other playthroughs for the other houses as well afterwards. But we'll see, because I'm very skeptical about this game. Both of those playthroughs should be as male Byleth, but I'm not certain yet. We'll see. Still, a lot of this we'll see stuff. So I have very few expectations for this game. At first, I thought it would be kind of interesting because the gameplay looked more like Advance Wars, where you actually have a squad of soldiers, and that actually does factor into the gameplay itself. But now I'm not too convinced, because it seems like, at least from some of the promotions, they want to make you focus on building up relationships and your stats. I mean, which is, makes sense for Fire Emblem, but is that really that important for a war game? Fire Emblem has always had those kinds of squads of soldiers, technically. It was never some lone swordsman soloing an entire army of hundreds or thousands of enemies. Like, I know some people can't separate gameplay from story, but that's one of those key things to understand in a war game. And in the story moments of each game, they do actually make it clear. It's like, oh, my people, we've been fighting for so long, and then it's like there's one person. That's it. Sometimes there's more to symbolize that there's actually other people with them, but yeah, it's actually more than that. It's usually more than that. If you watch the cutscenes as well, like for Echoes, for example, it's like Alm leading a bunch of soldiers. So yeah, some people just can't separate that. I even joke about it sometimes because I think it's funny, but then I also fear that when I do that, people think I'm being serious, like I actually think one person's killing thousands of people. And I think some people might believe that because of this, it's Japanese media. They like to portray characters like that. Or like action movies in general, they like to do that. But yeah, anyway, that's the feel I get from it. I think with the Switch, a more powerful console, they can represent this squad idea or like this army idea much more accurately now. So you can see it. As you're fighting, you have people with you. Now, in terms of the gameplay mechanics, I don't know if it'll actually be like Advance Wars, where if your squad is weaker, they'll struggle even if they have an advantage against the enemy. Or vice versa. If your squad has a lot of people in it, an enemy with an advantage would still be taken down because your squad was big enough. If they do that, how is that going to change the traditional Fire Emblem formula? I guess we'll find out, right? I also know that there's some shenanigans with weapon mastery, but basically anyone can use anything. So that's pretty cool. I don't know what else I can say about that right now. We'll see when I actually get into the game. It's another one of those we'll see things. And rounding out some of these other initial expectations or initial assumptions about the game, The voice acting and the music, in general, from Fire Emblem, is always pretty damn good. And from what I've heard of both of them so far, it's already excellent. So I'm looking forward to hearing more of it. Now, for what I want from the game, because I'm not that convinced about the game in general, I want the gameplay to be less RNG. Now, I don't know if that's going to be the case. I want it to be less RNG because I want it to be like Fire Emblem Heroes. And it sounds really weird. It's like, oh, you want it to be like a mobile game? It's more complicated than that. It's because Fire Emblem Heroes removed all the percentages and stuff, crits, and replaced them with very concrete, predictable stuff in general. You can count cooldowns, you know the movements, you know your abilities. As long as you know what's going on, you have the perfect read, essentially, on the game. There's no, like, oh, 90% chance to hit. Oh, I missed. I'm going to die now. So it's a really solid game in terms of mechanics. If you just remove the gacha stuff, like random pulling and the power creep that's going to constantly creep up over and over again as the years go on, remove those and the game is basically the most balanced Fire Emblem game ever released. Sounds crazy, but if you try to objectively critique the Fire Emblem games before that, you'll find that there's a lot of flaws. Of course, yeah, just remove the gacha stuff. The gacha stuff is the biggest issue with Fire Emblem Heroes. And Fire Emblem in general, the bias towards certain colors, certain weapon types. But that's Fire Emblem. So I hope they take the strong points from Heroes, combine it with the gameplay, not the story, of Fate's Conquest, and then some of the nice features from Echoes, like minimum stat thresholds for class changing and weapon skills. That would make this game incredibly fun, I think, just from a mechanical standpoint. As for the narrative elements, because it's a JRPG, I don't expect anything, really. I don't expect it to be that good. I know there are people that are like, oh, JRPGs are so good, they're known for story. They're really not. Because they have a story, the story is long, it's epic, but how compelling of a story is it? Now, I know there are people that rarely dabble outside of anime, manga, and Japanese-style media. Those people will probably eat this kind of game up. Nom 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 nom. But I'm highly critical of the narrative elements in games. So I want something more compelling than that. I don't want appeal factors. I don't care about them. Like, I don't care how badass you are. I don't care how cute or hot a character is. Or, like, their archetypes, their backstory, sob story, that kind of stuff. Melodrama, I don't care about that kind of stuff unless you do it for a reason. Like, in the end, is the story worth telling, or is it the same old Fire Emblem JRPG type story? Are the characters multi-layered, have their own motivations, and develop over time through actions and interactions? Time will tell, right? I hope they do, but I'm really skeptical. Like, I really enjoyed the interactions in Echoes. In that sense, Echoes had some good character writing, but the story writing and the main part of the story, the main narrative, was not very good. And then I'm not even going to talk about Fate's Conquest, or Fates in general. No need. People know. Even the people that eat up these kinds of games know. That's how horrible it is. Of course, this also depends on how much experience you have. Like, if this is the first time you've ever experienced an epic story like this, of this genre, then you're probably going to think it's great. But as you dabble with more stuff, you start reading more, watching more, and understanding, you know, what exactly is going into the game in terms of narrative elements, then you may not appreciate the game as much, and that's the case for me. So I could go on about this stuff in great detail for hours, but that's not what we're here for. We're here to actually play Fire Emblem Three Houses. So those, I think, are the main points that I want to bring up. The other stuff I'll probably talk about as I play the game. You'll see what I mean. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this game. I hope it's really good. And I hope it's fun. Like, what else can you hope for, right? So I'm going to play the intro video for you. And I'll start the game afterwards. Enjoy the wub wubs.
never shines, the world dines, a smile on each face. As joy surrounds, gun throw the bounds, and I can feel them breaking free. For just this moment lost in time, I am finally me. Yet still I hide behind this mask that I have become. My blackened heart, scorched by flames, a force I can't run from. I look to you like a red rose, seeking the sun, no matter where it goes. I long to stay where the light dwells, to guard against the cold that I know so well.
Alright, new game. Oh, right. Playing on hard mode. Hard classic. What does this mean? Connect to the network and play online? Oh, I don't know if I want to do this. Let me check out what it does first. Like, this is kind of breaking blind playthrough rules, but this one I actually do need to know. I just grabbed my PS4 controller. It's because I've been using that for games for the last couple months. Okay, I'm gonna leave this off. No need.
Do you recall the Red Canyon? You'll die! 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 You took everything that I loved! He's gone now, Mother.
Damn, that was actually pretty violent. It's pretty cool, though. It's more
brought you here? I wonder how you got in here.
Auto advance?
It is most rude to interrupt a moment of repose. Very rude indeed.
I wonder how old she is.
I wish to have a look at you.
1,000? 2,000? 10,000? Select a form. Huh. This is a form, I guess. Is this form correct? Yes. Got a dagger. Wait, does male Byleth have a dagger too?
I've not seen the likes of you before.
Didn't pay attention.
Who are you anyway?
What the hell? You can actually choose. Oh, I was gonna say, I mean, because this is a kind of modern style JRPG, it's probably gonna have these kinds of options. I'll try my best to not pick the troll answers, I think. But I probably will. Because I want to see what, you know, they say. I want to see their reactions. I'm a demon.
Do not
I failed.
deceive. You would do well to keep your wit in line.
Oh, come on. I'm a ghost.
Do not deceive. You would do
What?
well to keep your wit in line.
You should have different lines.
I see. Then you must have a name of sorts. Go on.
Speak. Oh.
I shall not ever grow accustomed to the sound of human names. You must possess a day of birth as well. Beneath which moon and on what day were you born to this world?
Oh, what is this? Guardian Moon? Which one sounds the best? Oh, Wyvern Moon. Wyvern Moon, which day? Does it matter? I'll just do first day.
Well, wonders never cease. It seems we share our day of birth. How
Wait, what?
strange.
Oh, I'm assuming it's always the same.
It all feels so familiar. I think it may be time for yet another nap.
Go to sleep.
It is almost time to begin.
This is like the owl phase sleeping. Have they ever announced who the voice of Faye is?
Time to wake up.
Oh, Geralt of Rivia.
Were you having that dream again?
I was dreaming about a young girl.
You've described her to me before. I don't think I've ever met anyone like that. In any case, just put that out of your mind for now. The battlefield is no place for idle thoughts.
Who is his voice? It sounds familiar.
Risking your life is part of the job for mercenaries like us. Letting your mind wander is a sure way to get yourself killed. Okay, time to get moving. Our next job is in the kingdom. I told you before, it's far from here, so we'll need to leave at dawn.
Dawn Brigade. Of course.
Oh, good grief. Everyone is already waiting for us.
Was that
outside.
plus?
Gerald, sir, sorry to barge in, but your presence is needed.
What's happened?
What's happened? Long
Please
pause.
forgive our intrusion. We
Uh-oh.
wouldn't bother you with a situation not dire.
What do a bunch of kids like you want at this hour?
We're being pursued by a group of bandits. I can only hope that you will be so kind as to lend your support.
Bandits? Here?
It's true. They attacked us while we were at rest in our camp.
We've been separated from our companions and we're outnumbered. They're after our lives, not to mention our gold.
I'm impressed you're staying so calm considering the situation. Wait, that uniform.
Shouldn't... Okay, this is one of those writing things. Like, they always do this because they need to get their line in. But you should probably notice their uniforms immediately, right? Especially if you're a soldier. It's logical, because you need to see their allegiances. But yeah, that's, you know, lapse in judgment, I guess. Mr. Geralt of Rivia.
Bandits spotted just outside the village. Damn, there are a lot of them.
I guess they followed you all the way here. We can't abandon this village now. Come on, let's move. Hope you're ready.
Am I? I'm always nervous about Fire Emblem, even though I've played every English game. Some of them more than once. I'm always nervous that I'll suddenly forget how to play or something, or a lapse of judgment. Lapse in judgment, like Geralt of Rivia. I like that the games continue to have sprites, though, like those kinds of sprites. Oh, did it move around? Is it moving? Oh! It's my motion controls! Motion control Byleth. Oh, yeah. Skirmish, Dawn Brigade. Of course they have axes. Bandits always have axes.
Let's take care
Oh, there's music!
before they overrun the village.
This is actually Dawn Brigade music. I feel like the beginning part of this song sounds like Dawn Brigade. And then it turns into Tantal from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. If you know those songs.
Take down the enemies in front first. That should take the wind out of their sails.
Me orc. Movement, select enemy to move to an enemy. This is Tantal. Attack. How do you play Fire Emblem again? I have to drag my finger across, right? This part. Me orc.
I will prevail. Stay focused.
I'll cut through.
Combat bows.
Ready and willing.
Oh, he doesn't move? He's a paladin. What are their classes? I want to see. Oh, that's how you do it. What's her class? Noble? Noble infantry. Commoner. Oh, I'm a commoner! Jeez. Interesting. I'm a mercenary. Just look at these icons, taking it all in. Hit rate is low because she's an orc. Hit rate is average because he's a lance user. Hit rate is high because he has high dexterity, a new stat. It's just skill, I'm pretty sure. Everything else is the same, right? Yeah, it is. 45 uses on the Iron Axe. So there's weapon durability in this game now. Oh, combat arts. Smash. What is this? 3 damage. Okay. Wait, what's the cost? Oh, 5 durability is the cost. Oh, it's not HP. Oh, that's really cool. Wrath Strike. Let's see. Jeez, these controls though, I gotta get used to them. What is view unit? Oh. Those of common birth who must compensate for a lack of noble privilege with tenacity. Huh. I feel like Dimitri's gonna be that generic racist guy. Or Edelgard. I don't think this guy's gonna be racist. Or maybe he will be. Just because it's, you know, subverting the norm. What's his range? Where's your range? 2 range. Oh, only 2 range? Come on. What's his combat art? Curved shot? A bow attack with high hits, so plus 30 hit. I'm already at 99. It's not gonna miss, right? Better not miss. Oh, that's not a good place to hit him. That's playing dirty. As expected. Oh, the music changes! As expected. What's the movement? Everyone has the same movement, right? Inventory's all 4. And he's also 4, okay. What does he have? Sword? Is there weapon triangle? I don't know what those icons mean. The icons in the top left? Noble, sword, lance, flag. Look at those cheerleaders in the back running away. Oh, I should give experience to Claude, I think. Unless it doesn't matter. Because it's the prologue. Talk? Talk. I can talk to all of them. Can I talk to Daddy? Talk to Daddy. No.
It's because of you guys that I'm not dead right now. Thanks for that. I didn't expect to run into mercenaries like you in some remote village. The gods of fortune must be smiling on me.
Oh, yes. Building up that relationship. And then I steal his item. Any other talk? I see. So, if you have the
You have a strange aura about you.
ellipses on you, you can
They
talk.
say you're a mercenary, so show me what you can do.
Can I go back? No. Where's the enemy movement? Okay, at least Geralt doesn't
We'll advance while
steal.
protecting ourselves from the enemy. Take up position inside the forest.
Enemy. Terrain effects. Okay. Oh, terrain effects aren't in Heroes. Not really. Like, there are some, obviously. Like, flyer, water, and... What is it? What do they call them again? I forgot. Trenches. But, like, there's no forest terrain, aside from blocking cavalry and slowing down infantry. But, like, this kind of stuff actually matters in this Fire Emblem game, main Fire Emblem games. Costas. Oh, danger area. Am I supposed to mark him? Oh, wait. Individual marking. Oh, that's it, okay. So, let's mark this guy. Does he have a ranged weapon? No, he doesn't. Does he have anything else? No. So he's pretty worthless. He's just stronger. Wait, where is danger area in general? How do you turn it on? Is it... Oh, it's just that. That looks really ugly. Seriously, it looks so stupid. I like this one better, like the outline. Whatever.
Thank you. We are in your debt. It wouldn't do for us to fall in a place like this. Please, lend us your strength. Let's work together to drive out these thieves.
His backstory, or what it says in Fire Emblem Heroes, is that he's very noble, but he has some kind of dark secret. So he might be racist. Is he? I wonder. Like, this kind of character design is usually the racist guy. But we'll see. She's the elitist. He's the easygoing one, and then that's the racist, stuck-up one. But it could be either one of these two, right? Doesn't matter. So they don't actually do anything. They just show the people in the background. Wow, Dimitri's getting a lot of experience. I don't think that's a good idea in this playthrough. Okay. So he's stuck there. He's targeting? Oh, you can see who's... Oh, that's a really nice feature. You can see who they're targeting, or they want to target. Interesting. Oh, this guy's a thief, not a... Oh, they're all thieves. Thought some of them were thieves and some were bandits. Tower, terrain that cannot be crossed. I like this information. Defensive terrain for all except flyers. Neutral terrain. What are these ones? There was another one here, wasn't there? Wasteland. I see, okay. I think because of the crazy HD graphics, you can't actually see clearly what everything is. Like, this looks like wastelands or rocky terrain, but it says grasslands. Alright, who am I taking out? This guy's an easy kill, right? Can I cross? No. 1, 2, 3. And then it's +1 cost, so I can't get in. So I'm gonna switch positions then. Dimitri goes in. Dimitri's damage is down to 5 HP. What about his ability? This is what? Plus 8 might? So this is actually lethal. He's getting experience again.
Yes, good. If we're in the forest, we can sustain their attacks without losing the advantage.
Terrain types. Thickets and heal tiles. Because in older games you can like actually see. I feel like it's a lot more clear. Rip.
Is that all?
Oh, the music's so even more epic when you're in battle. So awesome. His movement is he can cross the forest, right? But he's stuck at the rock. I don't have any reposition abilities. I don't even know if they're in this game. They were in Fates. But I think this is the best one to attack from. 87% hit rate? That's not that high. So I might as well just do this. It's probably too early to strategize. Stop hitting him there!
It's not luck, it's fate.
Fire Emblem Fates. Sure, give my main character experience. Mystery Crest? What does that mean?
Each
Wait, I
battle
healed?
has a chance to grow.
What was that? Wait, does this heal me? No, there was a Mystery Crest, and then it healed me. What does that mean? Huh. Okay. I'm taking this battle too seriously.
Damn, why are there mercenaries in the village? Guess we'll have to deal with them too.
Does that mean he has an item? What does the plus sign mean? Oh, no, no, no! The Kill Stealer's coming. Crap.
It's a fine opportunity. It's the combat arts I taught you.
I did. So what are those crests? Let's see. Combat arts are powerful techniques. They use more weapon durability than usual. They do not typically allow for follow-up attacks. Ah, okay. Units learn new combat arts when their weapon skill levels go up. There are no combat arts for reason or faith. Those skills grant magic instead. Item drops. Okay. What does he have? Iron Axe. It's for the orc. The orc. Let's see. He's the red one because I highlighted him. The purple ones are the other ones. They're not being obstructed. Interesting. Not that much anyway. They have 5 movement. Wow, that's not fair. Let's guard both sides. I'll just take a hit outside the forest tile. I really shouldn't be strategizing this much. It's the first map. And then I'll put you over here. I should be able to take the hits. Oh, that guy's scary. Holy crap, I'm actually gonna die. I need healing. It's okay, Claude will back me up. Mystery Crest again. So the Mystery Crest is what causes healing. It's like 30% heal or something. No! Oh no, you idiot! Oh, he actually stole my experience. Wow.
My first fight.
Yeah, I don't care. He took my experience. I should have put Edelgard there. Oh, he has Kanto.
Attack when an ally is nearby, and the enemy will be intimidated, making them easier to hit.
That's called support. Oh, linked attacks, whatever. When you attack an enemy that is also in attack range of one or more of your other units, you will trigger a linked attack. Avoid and hits are higher. It's just support. Okay. Alright then. I'm gonna die. This guy's too strong.
Be mindful.
What's the damage? Yeah, he's gonna kill me. I want to KO him, so can I do this without her dying? Yeah, I can. What about her combat arts? Me smash, me orc. Let's see if I do this right. I can do this right, I mean.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill you where you stand.
No, you're not. Oh, she had 13% crit? Holy crap. So I need to... I can't position this correctly, can I? I have to take this guy out, but then I don't get support with Claude for the finishing blow. I guess I get support now. What's the hit rate right now? 93? Yeah, let's use the skill then. Hopefully this durability loss isn't actually going to affect me later. Stop hitting him there.
Sorry, but victory is mine.
Sorry, friend. Bowie is, Dimitri. What's my damage? Not lethal. Unless I use... Wait, how much damage do I get from this? No damage from support. Okay, so let's just... Yeah, Wrath Strike. 80% hit rate. Wait, what? Why does it show 0 damage? Oh, it's because it's not the Fire Emblem Heroes system. Where it shows, I hope I don't miss. It's so awkward, die on the first map.
Hey, you with the blank stare! Out of my way!
20% chance to miss. Yeah, in Fire Emblem Heroes it shows that your HP ends up being, like, no damage taken, right?
I'm not
Oh.
setting a very good example.
That's not too bad. It's better than not getting strength. Why would you do that? You can totally just parry the attack. Come on.
Honestly, what are you accomplishing with that little stunt?
Yeah, seriously.
Trying to get me killed, you fool. Well, it's fine. After all, if you don't know the value of your own life, you're not going to protect it very well, are you? Of course not. Well then, I guess it's up to me to guide you from now on, right? You can call me Sothis, but I'm also known as the Beginning.
And Morgana.
Sothis. Yes, that is it. My name is Sothis. And I am also called the Beginning. But who once called me that? I was not able to recall my name until just now. And just like that, it came to me. How odd.
So odd.
That look upon your face. Did you think me a child? A mere child who forgot her own name? Phooey! That child just saved your life. And what does that make you?
Am I supposed to answer? I'm less than a child? Me orc.
Correct. You understand.
Wow, she liked that.
You threw yourself before an axe to save just one young girl. Yet all is well, as I have stalled the flow of time for now. You would have died had I not intervened.
The world?
I do not hear your gratitude.
Oops.
Perhaps I should force you to leave?
So you have to pick the answers they want you to
There now.
say.
Is gratitude so much to ask?
That's kind of
I did
boring.
deem you worth saving after all. Though it is only momentary, time has stopped. However did I manage that?
What will happen when time resumes?
When time begins again, the axe will tear into your flesh and you will surely meet your end. How
out of you to drag me into this. Now what to do?
I'll just wait. I'll just stay here and wait to die.
As though I could stand idly
Oh, what?
and watch that come to pass. Oh, but
Okay, why would you...
of course. I must turn back the hands of time.
So you can't pick the troll answers. Come on. That's not fun.
Yes, I do believe it can be done. You really are quite troublesome. I cannot wind back time too far, but all is well. You are aware of what's to come, which means you can protect yourself this time.
Or, you know, not try to cover her like that.
Yes, you who bears the flames within. Drift through the flow of time to find the answers that you seek.
Oh, that's why they say that. Something about going through the flow of time. I see. They teach you, as a soldier, I'm pretty sure, that you should never turn away from your enemy. So don't block like that. It's so ridiculous. See? It makes so much more sense. It doesn't actually make any sense to do that. Let's just stare at each other and smile. Not awkward at all.
Hey, did you just...
Dun dun dun. Did he notice?
The Knights of Seros are here. We'll cut you down for terrorizing our students. Hey, the thieves are running away. Go after them.
Is that guy a teacher?
The students seem to be unharmed. And who's this?
Why him?
He's a goon, huh? Yay, I'm the MVP. How many save files do I get? Not that many. Why not that many? I want more.
Captain Gerald? It is you! Goodness, it's been ages! Don't you recognize me? It's Alois, your old right-hand man! Well, that's how I always thought of myself anyway. Oh, it must have been 20 years ago that you went missing without a trace. I always knew you were still alive.
You haven't changed a bit, Alois. Just as loud as ever. And drop that captain nonsense. I'm not your captain anymore. These days, I'm just a wandering mercenary. One who has work to do. Goodbye, old friend.
Right. Goodbye, Captain. Wait, that isn't how this ends. I insist that you return to the monastery with me.
Garrig Mach Monastery. I suppose this was inevitable.
And how about you, kid? Are you the captain's child?
Oh my god, I'm a bandit. Wait, I was gonna say this before. I think I might have mentioned it some other time. I don't remember when, but not during the playthrough, some other time. I don't think they're actually related, but it's like anime logic. You don't have to look alike to be related. Maybe the mom looks like her, and then like pass down all the genes to her. What happens if I choose I'm a bandit? Do I lose relationship points? Oh, nice!
Sense of humor, this one. Clearly cut from the same
He likes that. Good. I can pick troll answers with him.
To see the monastery too. You will join me, won't you? What's troubling you, Captain? You aren't about to run off again, are you?
Even I wouldn't dare run from the Knights of Seros.
The Knights of Seros? They do seem rather skilled.
Usually when you have a voice in your head, people think you're crazy.
It seems your presence is required. Get going.
There's a girl talking to me right now, and then they locked me up.
I appreciate your help back there. Your skill is beyond question. You're clearly an experienced mercenary. And your father, that would be Gerald, the Bladebreaker? Former captain of the Knights of Seros. oft praised as the strongest knight to ever live. Have I missed anything?
He's also a bandit.
How curious. I'd wager the explanation for that is fascinating indeed.
Hey, you are coming with us to the monastery, right? Of course you are. I'd love to bend your ear as we travel. Oh, I should mention that the three of us are students of the Officers' Academy at Geyer Monastery. We were doing some training exercises when those bandits attacked. I definitely got the worst of it.
No, you didn't.
That would be because you ran off.
Oh, before that?
I was the first to make a strategic retreat.
What a smart guy.
Out if these two hadn't followed me and ruined everything. Because of them, every single one of those bandits chased after us. Utterly ridiculous.
Ah, so that's what you were thinking, Claude. And here I thought you were acting as a decoy for the sake of us all.
His intentions were as clear as day. You will prove a lacking ruler if you cannot see the truth behind a person's words.
You will prove a lacking ruler yourself if you look for deceit behind every word and fail to trust those whom you rely on.
Oh, joy. A royal debate between their highnesses. I wonder how being completely predictable affects one's ability to wield power. Personally, as the embodiment of distrust, I'd say your little exchange smacks of naivete.
Me, naive. Tell me, are you actually incapable of keeping quiet, or is your lack of self-awareness a condition of some sort?
In any case, forgive our digression. I must speak with you if you can spare a moment. The way
Damn,
you
Dimitri.
held your ground against the bandits' leader was captivating. You never lost control of the situation. It showed me I still have much to learn.
Your skill is precisely why I must ask you to consider lending your services to the Empire. I might as well tell you now, I am no mere student. I am also the Adrestian Empire's...
Halt, Edelgard. Please allow me to finish my own proposition.
I want to pause this for a second. Dimitri is so innocent. Edelgard is really... Okay, when has an empire ever been good in these kinds of stories? This sounds bad already. I guess if you play her route, you can probably make it a good route. Hopefully, I mean. Hopefully it's not the conquest route, which is stupid. But Claude is awesome.
The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in dire need of exceptional individuals like yourself. Please, do consider returning to the
They're
kingdom.
recruiting me already?
Whoa there, you two sure are hasty. Trying to recruit someone you
Yeah,
just
seriously.
Tactless, really. I was personally planning to develop a deep and lasting friendship on our journey back to the monastery before begging for favors.
What a smart guy.
But it seems there's no time for niceties in this world. So, capable stranger, let's
Oh, I have to choose now?
Where does your allegiance lie?
It seems one's place of birth is quite significant to them. Yet they are so impressed by you that you may take your pick.
Fan service. Already? I'm picking this one. But this is way too soon. Doesn't make any sense. It is this one, right?
Is
Nice.
that right? Well, that's a win for the Alliance, so I suppose I'm obligated to be happy.
All right, that's enough with the small talk. It's time to head back to the monastery.
Looks like we'll have to pick this up another time.
It was a fun set of interactions.
They are in such a hurry. You know, each of the three is most unique.
Fun set of interactions, but that decision was way too fast, I think. I thought they were going to actually bring us back to the monastery, introduce us to everyone, get to know them a little bit better, and then make you choose. Because even in Fates, they gave you a couple chapters to at least meet some more characters and understand the situation more. Because we don't know the situation at all. We're dumb right now. We're ignorant. We don't know anything. So why should I actually have to choose now? It's kind of strange. What is this? Dun dun dun. Smile doesn't reach his eyes. Evil. Elitist. Innocent. Too innocent. Too naive. I sense darkness lurking beneath. How could you sense darkness?
Whew.
She's an owl.
Maybe